Hello everybody, welcome back to Simple Art for Adults. My name is Erin and today I'm doing kind of like an impromptu first impressions video. I have seen these in my Facebook newsfeed direct from Crayola a few times, but I've never seen them locally, it wasn't until recently that I could even find them on Amazon. But I was at Walmart earlier picking up some last minute Halloween candy because I'm a terrible mother and I forgot to get Halloween candy until the very last minute. So I saw these and I decided I would go ahead and pick them up. As you can see, they have not even been opened yet. I have never touched these and this is the first time I've ever even had them in my hand. This is part of Crayola's new signature series that they claim is geared toward artists. And these are called Artists Colored Pencils, and they say smooth, vibrant colors, perfect for blending and shading, 24 colored pencils in a decorative tin. They are non-toxic. It says they're the perfect tools for your creative coloring projects. Velvety soft gel cores, rich color, rich smooth laydown, excellent for blending, shading, and adding detail to any work of art. They come in 24 colors. We're going to go ahead and open this up, and we'll get right into them. And I'm not going to do like the full review process, like, you know, where I put a little worksheet out and all that stuff. We're just going to do like a first impressions. The box is certainly pretty. I do like the tin that they come in. I think the main question I'm trying to address at this point is whether or not these are actual artist quality pencils. And considering that they are more expensive at Walmart now for 24 of these than 24 Prismacolors, we're going to hope so. The 24 Prismacolors right now at Walmart, I think, are just a little under $15. These were just a little under $17 if you are interested. They were almost $17. Obviously, some of that money goes into the packaging. It is a hinged tin, so the lid does not come off. The pencils themselves are black with a wooden barrel. They have the color on the end of the core, of course, and they also have the color at the tip. This is going to be the red pencil, so there is a name on it. Something I'm probably not going to like too much about this is the tray. I can't get to the tray to lift it out. There we go. There are two trays of pencils. So we have all of our colors here. Of course, there is no information as far as anything like light fastness. The size of the core doesn't appear to be a whole lot larger than your traditional Prismacolor core. I'm trying to tilt that up there so you can see it better. So it doesn't appear to be much larger than the core of like the traditional Crayola pencil. Let's do a darker one, see if you can see it a little bit better. Trying to angle it correctly. Point it right at the camera. There you go. They don't feel any heavier than a normal Crayola pencil. They are supposed to be gel cores, which is what it says on the box. So I figured that we would go ahead and just doodle a little bit with some of these and see what we can come up with. So we'll start with blue. This is just a regular blue. They are scratchy on my cardstock paper. And this is your blue. And it is absolutely 100% not anywhere near as soft as a Prismacolor colored pencil would be. I didn't expect that. As I say in some of my other videos, there's really nothing as soft as a Prismacolor colored pencil. It's not as hard as your typical Crayola pencil either. So that is a benefit. That's a plus. So let's try just a quick blend. Let me zoom in, you guys. Maybe you'll be able to see a little bit better. We'll just do like a quick blend here. We'll start with our lightest blue, which is sky blue. Not making a masterpiece. We're just trying these out. And then the next lightest blue is going to be light blue. And then of course the regular blue that I doodled the heart with, just to get an overall feel for it. Alright, then we're going to go back with this light blue. Just trying to create a blend here, guys. See if they really do blend like they say they do on the package. That's all. making some layers. And then back with the blue. I'm going to hand it to Crayola. These do appear to layer pretty stinking well, and they are blending out pretty well. So I'm going to have to give it to them. These colors do appear to work very, very well for blending. And I've put down several layers at this point. Lots of layers. And it just, I'm not pressing really hard. It's like medium pressure. That's pretty impressive, guys. I mean, for a Crayola brand pencil, you can't really beat that. So now, just out of curiosity, we'll take my Prismacolor blend. Oh, move it to where you can see it. Prismacolor blender. And I do apply pressure to this, so that's why I keep the little grip on it, because it helps save my fingers. So we will try to blend it out with a Prismacolor blender and see what happens. That's pretty good. It's a seamless blend between those three colors of blue. I'm highly impressed with that. That's not bad. Not bad at all, Crayola. They are harder though. I mean, if you guys are looking to, like, if you don't like your Prismacolor pencils that you have or whatever, and you're looking to make a switch to something different, excuse me guys, I'm still getting over this cold, and you're looking to make a transition into something different, this may very well do it for you. They are a little bit more expensive than the Prismacolors, and I think that you can get them in a set of 50 on Amazon as well, so if that's something that you're interested in doing. And I think the set of 50 is like $49.99. Please don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% certain. But they are not cheap pencils by any means. So we're going to just quickly put down a sphere here. And we're going to try their shading capabilities. Again, guys, not going for a masterpiece. I will try to make it look a little bit better in a second. This is just a base layer, just to see. This is jade green. It's a pretty green color too. Then we have yellow green, and these may not layer so well considering that they're different styles of green. They may not look as nice, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. I went way outside the lines. That's what I get for glancing up to make sure I was in the frame, huh? Alright, and then we'll do, this is just regular green, which I assume is going to be the darkest of them all. And it is. We're going to go around the very, very edge. Well, I mean, I'm definitely interested in coloring something with these. And so I'll probably pull out something small, like one of my little pocket coloring books that I got at Walmart or something, and just try to color something with these to see, you know, what the finished project looks like. And because, you know, doing things like this does give you a good indication of how the pencils are going to perform, you know, once you really do sit down and you start using them and whatnot. But until you actually sit down with an image and start coloring it, it's really kind of hard to tell 100% for certain what you're going to get out of them. My first impression, though, is a good one. I don't like the price point. I think that if you're going to spend this kind of money, you're better off going with Prismacolors. But if you absolutely just do not like Prismacolors for whatever reason, and I know that there are lots of people who don't, and you want a nice soft pencil that's going to blend and layer and shade, this is a good pencil, I think. I'd like to eventually get my hands on the 50 set and try out the rest of the colors. It's not really in the budget right now. I'm saving for other things to show you guys on the channel, so that's not something that's like on the top of my priority list. If I find like a really good deal or something on them, I might consider it, but like I said, I'm not really in a hurry to run out and buy these pencils. So, Yes, I know, guys, I'm not an artist by any means, but like I said, we're just trying to see if we can make it look nice. And then one more time over here. And then my last thing that I really want to check, actually there's two more things I want to check. And we're going to do one of them right now. The white pencil, because I know white is important to a lot of us, so there it does come with a white pencil, of course. And we're going to go ahead over here on this side, try to add in a little highlight. It's not really doing much, guys. It's kind of trying to blend the colors together, but that's really it. I can see a little bit of a highlight there, but you know, it's nothing incredible. Let's go with the, scribble the tip of my blender pencil off, get it clean, and then we'll blend this out too, and we'll see if that does anything. See if it makes it look any better. The Prismacolor blender pencil works with these pretty well. I mean, I'm sure you guys are watching as I'm doing this. It's like the colors are getting brighter because it's pushing the pigment down into the tooth of the paper. So now my sphere that I shaded may look a little bit more three-dimensional than it did before. Alright, let's zoom out so you guys can see it a little bit better. Oh, that's in. We don't want that. Alright, so when you look at it from a little bit farther back, it does appear that it's blended out a little better. This is fantastic over here. So, I mean, I don't have much bad to say about the layering and blending capabilities. Then we also have a black, and one of the things I like to do when I have a new set of pencils is to see how black the black really is. So, we'll do that. And I don't have my color wheel out to really test it against a true black. But I can tell just by looking at it that it's not going to be a true black. It's going to be like a dark gray more than black. But, oh, and there's some smear, so watch out for that. It will smear like a Prismacolor if you put a lot of pressure down. So there is that also. So, I mean, we've got some decent shading capabilities. We've got some really good blending and layering capabilities. The black leaves a little bit to be desired. So my fingernails are gunmetal, if that tells you anything. And the black is kind of reminding me of that. So, overall, what do I think? Like I said, this isn't going to be a full-fledged review. This is just a first impressions video. I'm going to have to color something with these to really tell you how I feel about them. Overall, from start to finish, the packaging is great. The tin is beautiful. It is very high quality. The lid is hinged, which I appreciate. Even if I decided to build a campfire with my pencils, I would keep this tin because it's lovely and everybody stinking loves Crayola. So, the tin is a keeper. I like the tin. The colors are okay. It's a good selection of colors for the number of pencils that you're going to get. Trying to get the tins out is a pain. Or the little layers out is a pain. It might be better to just let them be loose in the package. But if they are, considering how soft the cores are, I'm not sure that's the best idea. They give you colors in sets of 3s, it would appear. So we had our 3 greens, we had our 3 blues, then you have a purple that you can mix in with your blue if you want. You've got 3 different browns, it looks like 3 different reds. You've got 2 different yellows, 2 oranges, couple pinks and flesh tone. So it really does look like that this little 24 set was put together with blending in mind. There's plenty here to color a picture, no matter what you want to do. If you want to draw a person, if you wanted to color a person, if you wanted to color botanicals, if you wanted to color an underwater scene, there's plenty here for you to do that with. These you'll probably see again in some of my future videos when I do color alongs. I'll probably save it for that occasion. We'll do like a little color along with them and see how they work. Overall, for the price I paid for them, I'm really not that impressed, because for less money you can get a set of 24 Prismacolors and I think they perform better. Do I think that these may be easier for beginners to learn how, like if you're actually interested in learning to blend and shade, do I think that these pencils will make it easier for you to learn to blend and shade? Probably, I really do. I think if you're like getting into coloring and you're interested in learning how to blend, shade, layer, all those things, I think these pencils are going to be good for you, because it was easier for me to get this blend with these pencils than it would be for Prismacolors. And that's just the honest truth. This blend was so effortless. And I think if you guys are looking for a good learning tool, this is going to be it. Alright, well that's all I've got for you today. I just wanted to do a quick introduction to the Crayola Artist Colored Pencils. They are closer to artists than their original colored pencils, and that's for certain sure. But whether or not they hold up to the test, I don't know. Like I said, there's no light fastness information on here, so to advertise them and market them toward artists seems a little much to me. But, you know, maybe we can find some information online at another time. Alright, thank you Coloring Family. I do appreciate you joining me today. If you like this video and you want to see others like it, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you'll know when I post another video. If you did like this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up, because that's going to put this video in front of more people, and that's going to help my channel grow quite a bit. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch me today, and I hope to see you guys later on tonight.